Greetings and salutations to you people of the interwebs, and welcome to this week's edition of Transformer of the Week, where I'm going to be looking at this guy. This is Unique Toys Night. It comes in a 2-pack with a Fortress Maximus, or at least the head of Fortress Maximus, called Day. So it's night and day in a 2-pack. We're not looking at day, not today. Day, because we'll get caught in a day loop. We're going to look at Night, who is Unique Toys, Palm Warriors, whatever they're called, Legend Scale Snapdragon. You know I love me some Legends, and I love me some Snapdragons as well. It's always fascinates me with triple changes at this scale. Engineering goes in. So as you can see, he is this space ship vehicle thing. It's got wings, it's got a cockpit, it's got all this kind of stuff going on, all the way around him. But he looks very Snapdragon-esque. Let's just get, where we go, G1 up here in the house. So that's him with his G1 self. You can see where they've, taken those little design cues from. It's not exactly the same. It's a little bit different, and we like that because, we like a bit of a reinvention. Oh, he's an old boy. So yeah, it's a plane. He's got some nice details. This guy has a false cockpit there, and an actual cockpit here where his headmaster, Kronk, lives. And then we have Kronk. This guy has a false cockpit, and kind of this bit opens up here, and kind of sat upside down is his headmaster, Kronk. They don't name him in the package. Look at that. That is a headmaster in, just name service only, isn't it? That's just so abstract. Oh, love it. Absolutely amazing. So he's just got he can sit down. He's got a dual hinge here, so he can sit down and curl. Like that. He's got a peg in his bum and an obvious head there, and an obvious dinosaur face here, or dragon. Here's Snapdragon. But yeah, look at that. Amazing. Just amazing that they've done it. Yeah, so a legend scale headmaster. So from here, the easiest mode to get into is his dragon dinosaur mode. So we're going to remove these wings. Remove these wing things. Unpeg these bits. We move around to there. Move that around to there. Like so. Now this will rotate to about here. And can't see that. Flip these little dinosaur arms out. Let's see, or is it this way around? Could do this way around. You've got options, depends which way you. I think because then you'll have that crunch there, and the tail will fold. So there we have his dinosaur mode. All we're missing now is the head, so that folds up, and this pegs on, and that, quite frankly, is both adorable and amazing at the same time. Just look at it. Oh, wow. Like the colour breakup of the head, those dinosaur eyes. I mean, the robot head is just a bit too weird that you don't really, notice at moments. There's those lovely red eyes on the T-Rex. And got some silver on the neck. Got two ball joints there, so it can just go up and down really. These little tiny arms can wave. There's a swivel here, and there's a hinge here, so if you want to break it up. It's got ball joints at the top of the legs, got ball joints at his knees, and ball joint here at his feet, and then his tail can go up and down a bit, and the tip of his tail can break all the way, like so. So yeah, plenty of action going on there. Now what you can do as well, if you want him full on dragon, you can take these wings, take these broken wings, let them fly again, learn to lift, so free. Kind of peg them together that way. See, get that right. Peg them together that way, and then there's some peg holes here. Anyhow, can have some totally fearsome wings, or you could just leave them off. Quick comparison. I've done a video on this guy ages ago, so we don't need to explain anything. Yeah. That's kind of his. Come here. That's kind of his dragon mode for G1. So yeah, in comparison, done a lot better job with the new guy, haven't they? Unique Toys. It looks completely different. It's a different way of transforming it. It's different engineering, but it's still the same. Hey, I'm a plane and a dinosaur, so that's pretty cool. But that's not all, is it? We're not finished yet, because he does also have a robot mode. I think this is the most involved of his transformations. So if we take off Crunk again, take these off again, fold these T-Rex hands back up. Right. How does this go? I know that we open this at some point. So this folds down like so, and that swings round completely. The nose cone, or the tail, folds up into the chest like so, and that folds down. That folds down, and this clicks back in like so. Bits fall off. Okay. So now we unpeg this flap. Like so. We unpeg these. I don't even know how to describe this, because it's just a weird way of doing it, but it works. So the foot flips all the way around there, and then these calves fold back up to form his legs. And then we have him in robot mode. Now, if you've lost his head, or was his head, you can always do that. Hey! Look at that. I'm a Conehead man. That works. That works. Or you can get his head, peg it in, like so. And there we have Snapdragon in his robot mode. You can rotate his head a little bit. Hello. Hello. So he's got ball joints here at the shoulders. These can fold up to give him a bit more range. So it's the same rotation as his dinosaur legs. He now has a rotation there. He's at waist. He's got full-on splits and kicks, can do all that. And there's ball joints at the knees and ball joints at the feet. So he's very maneuverable. Save like Iron Factory, the tolerances are very tight. This guy's got his tolerances are a bit more buttery, so kind of stuff will move, but sometimes stuff will move when you're not intending it to move as well. But you know, not in like a super loose way, but in just a little bit loose way. You know, nothing. If you shake him, nothing moves. But if you kind of, it doesn't take much pressure at all to just move bits around. And say if you're trying to move this bit, you're just trying to move him at the knee. You might move at the waist as well. See what I mean? That's almost like puppetry, isn't it? Just going for a walk towards the camera. Oh, it's almost thriller dancing now. Whoa, no, hey! But that's Snapdragon. Here it is. We've got these pile of wing bits now. You can kind of hold some of them as guns, or just peg them on in places. I don't know. Peg them on at the little back there. Give them a little jetpack. Oh, well, you can shoot them across the room. We'll find that later. But anyway, these are the two main ones. So you can have a couple of guns, I suppose. Blah blah blah, blah blah poo. So here he is with a standard Voyager class Hasbro. So he's a little bit taller than a standard one. But I'd really imagine this character being taller still. Here he is next to the Iron Factory, and who would be his boss, Scorponok. So that is, you know, Scorponok towers over this guy. I can imagine this guy should be about just maybe a head taller. But you know, from different companies, so who knows what if Iron Factory ever do a Snapdragon, what size he'll be. But that's, you know, I like that. That's pretty cool. Even though completely different aesthetics, this guy's not has got as much general detail as this, you know, the Iron Factory guy. Got some very, you know, plain calves and stuff like that. But still, nice to have two headmaster, legend scale headmaster, and the engineering that goes into them. Right, so let's just get this done. Backpack. You know, backpacks are always in fashion in Transformers. Don't let people fool you, you know, into thinking that it's a new thing. Transformer figures have always suffered from it. So here he is with his G1 guy, comparison together, so you can see, again, similar but different. This guy's got a tech spec reader that works, boom boom boom. All the stats, But you can fold the panel down in his, and even though that's not working, it's got the similar style line, of course. But yeah, so that's been Unique Toys, Palm Heroes, Palm Warriors, War in My Pocket, maybe, or it's like Dave Snyder's War in My Pocket. Who knows? He's Night. He's not Day, this is Night. It's Snapdragon. He's a cool, well-engineered. I mean, like I said, this guy knocks the pants off this guy's articulation-wise, because it was a different era that way, but it's just a wonder of how much engineering of toys has come on since those days, that this guy is just packed full of all that articulation. The difference is night and day. I'm reaching there. But anyway, a cool little legend guy, and that's why he's this week's Transformer of the Week. Join me next week. There'll be more Transformers, there'll be more weeks. There might be Bistow's regular broadcast at some point during this week. We'll talk about some of responses we've had to that video, and maybe some of the both the Transformers Generations line, how that's going on, and some of the third-party reveals that were at TFCon Toronto. We'll have a chat, shall we, guys? Anyway, be excellent to each other. Party on, dudes, and because you deserve it, I've got a feeling this is coming on. Are you ready? Are you bracing yourself? Are you squeezing your fist ready? Yeah, it is that time for the Bisto Fisto!